Friday. It's April the 21st. It's a little bit before 9 o'clock, and as you can tell behind me, it's a little bit dark this morning, and the reason that it's dark is because it's raining. Soft, beautiful, all night long rain. So desperately wanted, so desperately needed. And earlier this morning I stepped outside and just took this big, deep breath of all of that wonderful, cool, moist air, and it just smelled so glorious. And the birds are singing, and this crow flew down into one of my front trees. Wasn't scared, wasn't at all, just sat there and just cawed away, and every time I talked to it, it would kind of do some more. And then it had this cute little whistle. And I forgot that crows have a cute little whistle as well. It's not just a caw, no. So it was kind of cute. And came inside and just kind of celebrated this Friday, this fabulous Friday, knowing that Mother Nature is sprouting everywhere. The trees are loving all of this rain. Everything is just feeling fresh and clean and beautiful, and I don't care if there isn't blue skies today, because this rain is so desperately needed. Wanted to share something with you before I got started into the read. And by the way, as you can probably tell, I'm going to be using the Archangel Power Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue and Riley Valentine, and yes, this is published by Hay House. But I wanted to share something with you this morning because something a little bit unusual happened. Gotta love Facebook sometimes. I was pleasantly, maybe not so pleasant, surprised at how many people make assumptions on Facebook. Very intriguing. I mean, seriously intriguing. I posted something and there was an assumption about what it meant. And that told me that in our busy lifestyle and fast forwarding through Facebook and all the feeds and posts you get and pictures and videos and clips and whatever, that in our hurry we do a lot of assumptions. I stopped and paused about that for a second, and I was like, wow, that's intriguing to me, because I always want to desperately make sure that I don't assume. So if you're going to ask me a question, I don't want to assume what you mean. I want to ask what you mean. And then if there isn't clarity, then I'll ask again until there is clarity. So it was surprising because it was such a beautiful little post, and it was just filled with joy and happiness and sweetness, like just plain sweetness. And yet someone took it the exact opposite of what it was portraying. I found that fascinating. I really did. By the way, something just flew by me over in my pantry over here. It wasn't a fly, but it was just a shadow that just passed. So someone's loved one is here, and we will see if they show up during this reading or if they're just passing through. I get that a lot. So if you saw me kind of do one of those quick little looks, that's why. But let us make sure that we don't assume. It's quite intriguing. So let's not, you know what assume means. I mean, let's not do that. So let's try and take things at face value, at truth value, and maybe we'll have better communication. So let's get on with this reading for today. Like I said, one of my favorite decks, and already prayed about this morning, and we asked God and Jesus and Holy Spirit and angels to surround us, that this reading is only for the greater good, that it is here to help someone, or maybe many. Not being told to do much there. Okay, so let me hold on there. This morning I was checking on Amazon, and I'm trying to decide whether I put my ebook into paperback. When you go through that, the draft is ready. I just haven't decided if I want to do that from a financial basis yet. People seem to like ebooks a lot more than print. I don't know. And by the way, if you want a print copy, let me know. That'll help me make a decision. But I read my book again, because you have to, like, preview it. So I was kind of going through it. And ironically enough, I got caught up in my own story. So as I was scrolling through it real quickly, of course, to make sure there's no mistakes, make sure there's nothing of this and that when you're going through the draft, it's a good reminder to me. So I have a feeling that's one of the reasons I was inspired to go look at that possibility. Good reminder to me as to why I did what I did and why I took that leap of faith to be here with you right now, doing this and sharing and praying that together as wonderful light workers and people on this planet with a purpose, that we can make a difference for the better. You know, it's funny because I got thinking earlier this morning too, how many people don't believe in manifestation. Manifestation comes to you if it's what's supposed to happen. And that doesn't mean that you can suddenly manifest a bundle full of money and have it show up on your front door. But it might mean instead that you're given a means to make that money and have it show up in your bank account. But I want to share a short story with you, because they're not telling me to stop yet or even to continue like the regular shuffle I normally do. They're just telling me to finish this story. So back in February, before I quit my corporate job, there was an event that was coming up in April. And I went, oh man, I would love to go to this event. This is something I really, really, really wanted to do. And I went to go buy the tickets, and they were already sold out. I mean, it was like up one day and they were sold out. I said, well, okay. Wasn't meant to be. But I said, you know, Lord, if it is meant to be, I would really like to find a way to go. So I put it out in the universe. And since February, I have seen myself sitting in the audience, surrounded by this guest speaker and friend, and I saw myself there. I kept saying, Monica, it's your imagination. They're all sold out. So about 4 weeks ago, I sent an email to the company that's holding the event, and I said, I know you're all sold out. If you get a cancellation, please let me know, because I would really like to attend this event. Yep, put you on the waiting list. Yep, thanks a lot for letting us know. So yesterday, I heard this little whisper. Monica, check and see if they've had any cancellations. Sent them another email. Guess what? They did. And I'm going to be at this event tomorrow. I'm totally looking forward to it. So, you know, don't tell me manifestation doesn't work. If it's meant to be, it will be. If you put positive thoughts behind it, and it's meant to be for your best interest, it will come to fruition. Okay, just got told to stop shuffling, and let's get on with the read. Thanks for your patience through all of that. Well, there's one card. Obviously, that was the second one that just fell on the floor. Excuse me, I'll be right back. Okay. That one's pretty important for some reason, huh? Because they just leap right out of the cards, and there we go. We'll find out why here in a minute. Nope, there's a third card. And no more, okay? By the way, if you do read my ebook, one of the things that you'll see me constantly repeat was the same things that I say here, except here I'm a little more blunt than I was in the ebook. My ebook will tell you that a lot of my life changes happened when I hushed up and listened. When I'm doing the readings, what I get told is to shut up and listen, which is what I've been told all my life, but didn't want to put that in the book in quite that verbiage. So when I'm doing a reading, if I get told to stop, it is shut up and listen. Stop. Don't go any further. So, one of my favorite cards again. I love this card. Every time I have to hold my head still to do this, my face gets itchy. I'm going to start putting lotion on before I come here. My darlings, here we go. 10 of Ariel. You know how much I love this card. Ariel talks about earthly matters, everything to survive on this planet, give you those little nudges, those little whispers in your ears to get going. 10 of Ariel. You can see two ladies in front of the cafe in Paris, and a beautiful little life. This is someone's dream, I know for sure, to travel to Europe in retirement, because this card says, I have to turn. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement and a rich and rewarding family life. What a beautiful card. I'm going to hold it up so you guys can actually read it as well. Without the glare of the sun coming in and the daylight coming in, it's just a little bit easier for you to see it. So that is the first card for this read. Let's go see the one that jumped up. Okie dokie. Ace of Gabriel. Gabriel comes as our annunciator and our annunciator, and the angel that brings us great messages. A gift of passion. Wow. Opportunity and inspiration. The chance to do something amazing, and having a sense of wonder. No wonder it fell out of the deck the way it did. A gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. If you're getting messages in your heart, in your mind, in your inner ear, in your outer ears, on top of your crown chakra, in your seat of the soul chakra, in your third eye chakra, if you're getting messages, this is your gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. Listen to it and take action, because you're being given the chance to do something amazing and to have a sense of wonder with it all. Wow. Couldn't contain itself anymore in that deck when it jumped out. And darlings, here's a repeat. 8 of Michael. Now I'm going to hold that up nice and close, seeing how we don't have sunlight glare. Michael, as you can tell, has thrown open the gates. The woman has stepped through. If you look down at the bottom of the card, she has left her shackles behind her. One foot is in a golden lasso. You know, Radley likes to talk about that as the lasso of Wonder Woman, the lasso of truth. But take a look. This is now going into this beautiful, wonderful garden. The gates are open, and you can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, because you're not seeing things clearly. Like we said on this card, listen, open your ears, open your eyes, open your heart, open your soul, open every single chakra you can and clear it. Getting messages? You betcha. Getting messages? I'll do it this way for you. Yes, listen to them. You're not seeing things clearly. This is the time to make that change, to keep the faith, to put it into prayer, to ask God, to ask Jesus, to ask Holy Spirit, to ask all these wonderful angels that surround all of us. This isn't reserved for me. This is reserved for everyone. Fill your heart with love and joy, and grab hold of it. Give your kids a hug. Give your spouse a hug. I was going to say give your husband a hug. So that tells me there's a woman watching that really, 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 really needs to hear this message this morning. Go and hug one another. Put your heart at peace. Put your mind at peace. Take the worries out. Kind of whop them away. Whop them literally away. That reminds me, because we just did that action. If you are going to cut cords and you are going to clear negativity, wipe them away, you need to fill that space back up again. Where all that negativity resided, now fill it up with love and light. Fill it up with peace of God. Fill it up with reassurance that you are not alone. Fill this space until it's overflowing, until your heart is literally sending it out to the world. I'll leave you on that one. Have a beautiful and a blessed Friday. Thank you as always for watching. If you would like a reading from me, please visit my website. It is houseofangelcardreadings.com. If you have any questions or concerns about doing a fundraiser or an angel party, I still love doing those, shoot me an email at houseofangelcardreadings@gmail.com. Come join us on Facebook. Going live tomorrow, of course, Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Mountain Time. So come and join us. We'll do an hour's worth of free readings and see how many we can get done. Again, thank you for watching and subscribing. Please share and spread the love. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.